Hello! Today I'm going to show you around our 1973 Shasta Compact, which we completely remodeled and have been full-time adventuring in for 2 years now. Let's take a look. So coming in from the outside, we have our bed over here and the kitchen area over here at the front of the trailer, and I will show you guys around that. These are all of my most used spices. I have a bulk bags of them in our underbed storage, so I just refill them as needed, but this has worked super well and I haven't had any of them break ever in 2 years of driving on crazy roads. So I love that. That's one of my favorite things in the camper. So this cabinet here above our stove has all of our teas and coffee. Well, we have some coffee elsewhere, but that's because I'm a bit of a coffee hoarder. Our cooking oils, garlic, stevia, reusable straws, and 2 plastic ones. And yeah, that's generally what we keep up here. We've not had a problem either with this glass breaking, which is pretty awesome. And then this is our stove, and I keep all of our dishes in our stove, and that works out perfectly for us. And then this area is our only countertop space, so this cutting board here helps out a lot. And we will go through the drawers now. And the top drawer is kind of a junk drawer. Pens, ruler, scissors, lighters for the stove. And then the second drawer is the utensil drawer. We're obviously in need of washing some dishes, but and then we have some plastic bags and jar lids. A first aid drawer, more spices because I'm a crazy spice person, and then a little tool drawer of stuff that we need pretty often. And then this cabinet under the sink, we have a drain connection so we can drain into a tank, but we've been currently just doing dishes outside. And then we have our biodegradable soap, some cleaning products, some bottles that I don't know what to do with, and then a box full of keepsakes and seashells and things like that. This side, under the stove, we have room for excess water, and then in the back there, I keep jars that are empty from sauces and things like that I would like to keep. And then I also have Willow's food stored in the back corner back there. And this little thing is super simple, but it's super duper helpful because we usually put our heater buddy right down here, and we can hang up wet raincoats or whatever, and they dry super efficiently and quickly. And then over here we have this cabinet, which has a lot of garbanzo pasta, a lot of pasta. We usually keep oats in a lot of those big bins with the green lid, but we need to restock. And then over here on this side, right next to the door, we keep one of these lights. We use 2 of these. We use that one and then one under the range here because it's magnetic, and they're super bright and they work amazing. And the batteries last fairly long in them for being a light. And then we have a toilet paper shelf, paper towels. We try to use cleaning cloths, but sometimes in a camper you just have to use paper towels, like if it's a gross dog mess or something. And then we have what I refer to as the charging bin, and it just has everything that we use a lot, so it comes everywhere with us. All of our batteries and things that need to be charged in the car come in this guy. And then we also keep my purse right here, and then those sit on top of a basket full of random things that are very rarely accessed. Below the basket we have where we feed and water our puppy dog Willow, who is affectionately nicknamed Lou, but she has about 30 names, so if you hear her referred to as something else, that is why. And then some other things that we just use a lot. And then here is Willow's room, which is pretty nice. It is a huge bed, and she has a huge area, and there's actually a bit more storage at the way back behind there, which is insane. And then this area over here, we keep all of our jarred food, And we have a bin of art supplies because you gotta try some Bob Ross videos on a rainy day. It's definitely life-changing. And then we have our portable DVD player, which is awesome. Thank you, Carol. And these two hooks are great for drying cleaning rags or socks or whatever. And it works out super well for us. We, again, have never had any of the glass break over here. We haven't had any problems at all. I think the key is you have to keep things snug so they can't move around much, but as long as you do that, you're fine. There's also storage down underneath the jars here, which we can just move this piece of wood to get to, but I don't even think we have anything in it right now because we have too much room to put stuff. Inside of our closet, we have hooks on the back for raincoats, pants, hats, you know, whatever. And then up here is where we keep clean towels and linens and sometimes extra like things like a big jar of rice and some crackers. And then I hang my shower basket up here as well. And then down here we have more snacks and a hygiene bin with our toothbrushes, toothpaste, hairbrush, dry brush, all that fun stuff. And then in this bin we have all of our canned food, which works out super well. We move this down to where the waters are stored when we drive to help with weight distribution a bit though. And then our toilet paper is stored on this little rope here, which works out super duper well for us as well. And then down here we have storage for shoes. And we can fit like 5 or 6 pairs down there, which is pretty darn crazy. And then in the space over here, we have a shoe hanger on that wall with things that we don't access a whole lot but are kind of good to have as far as like first aid and bathroom supplies. And we also have a towel bar back there with all sorts of towels and sweatshirts hanging on it. And next to the closet we have this cabinet, which the top shelf is all food and mostly sauces and coffee with some other random things mixed in. And then we have supplements and health supplies, I guess. And then on the bottom shelf we have our coin tin. I like this because this doesn't have a lot of stuff around it, so it can't break while we drive. And then this bin. Bins are super helpful for campers and RVs because they really help as far as things not breaking on the road. And then over here we have our bed, and above it there's this shelf that is super convenient, and that's where we store our clothes. I also have my makeup and my sewing kit back there. And then this is where I keep my sweatshirts and my jeans, my bulkier items. And then shirts are here. We keep all of our socks in this bag. We both just wear black socks, so it makes it easy. And then I have sweaters back there. Hat. This is where we keep some of our books. We have a couple more, but it's hard to not go crazy with books, but they do weigh a lot. And then here's Tanner's clothes. And then I just put some lights around this sign, and it is actually a pretty darn convenient little nightlight. And then back here, above our window above the bed, we have all of these little baskets, which are super helpful, and it's been the only method so far that's kept stuff from going everywhere when we drive. So I love those. It's $2 to do that, and definitely never going to change it again. One of my favorite things about our camper that gives it an insane amount of storage is underneath the bed we have all of these storage compartments, which are about 12 inches deep, so you can easily store shoes, and they go all the way to the back on the head and foot of the bed. Back here we keep a fire extinguisher, a coin jar, some natural disinfectant spray, a big old bottle of cleaning vinegar, and another cleaning bottle. And then down here we have even extra storage, which isn't very full. It just has an empty backpack, some spray paint, a little propane stove, and a caulk gun. Here's the view from the front door, by the way. Not too bad, mountains and ocean. Definitely can't complain for free. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our tiny tour today. Come back soon for more videos, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe.